Teens continue to love iPhone. Oh, look, they did it here. Not the. Teens continue to love iPhone, but aren't so sure about AR/VR headsets. Well, yeah. I guess we got a survey, we got a study, and the suggestion here is that teens will only go for iPhones. Hey, Mom, I need a new phone. Here, I got you this little Samsung over here. It's pretty good. Got a deal on it.
How dare you?
Mom! Cool kids have iPhones.
Yeah.
Only like iPhone. Mom!
Throw up.
For example, just 40% of U.S. teens reported owning an iPhone. They don't own it, but they want it. 88% of teens said their next smartphone will be an iPhone, but iPhone ownership has held steady at 87% since last year. Over the last decade, the number of teens that own an iPhone has more than doubled. Well, here you can see it all the way back to 2014. So the teens did get their iPhones, but now the parents are chilling out a bit. They're like, look, 87% of you already have it. Mm-hmm. Stop it. Relax. Oh, teen Apple Watch ownership. Let's see what that looks like. That went way up. Mm-hmm. That's what I do with my kid. My eldest kid, I just said, you know what? You don't need to be scrolling and swiping your brain away into oblivion, acting as a feeder for information for social media companies and so forth. You can get into that business slowly. You can get there eventually.
Yeah, ease in.
In the meantime, I can contact you via a SIM card or a eSIM capable Apple Watch, and that worked a charm. That is so much better without the massive addiction of swiping and scrolling into oblivion as suggested.
Until they put TikTok in smartwatches.
It doesn't matter. It's so small that it doesn't have the same effect. That's why those screens kept growing. As people became more addicted, the dosage increased in potency. It was like each cigarette they smoked doubled the nicotine. They're like, 4-inch phone? We're going to need 6.78. So you can get that in your eyeballs. Yeah. You need it in your eyeballs. And we're going to need to know about you. We're going to need to know when you swipe.
Up and down.
We're going to need to know when you tap. We're going to need to know when you log off and log on. We're going to need to know what you do in your spare time. We're going to need access to that contacts list. We're going to need to know exactly who they are and how they swipe, click, and tap. We're going to need to know what they buy. We're going to need to know what they smell like.
Oh.
We're going to need to know who they're going to vote for.
You're drooling.
We're going to need to know a few things about that. Don't you enjoy swiping? Yeah. Do you want to swipe and tap more? Anyway, they're not so sold on the virtual reality. They're like, can I swipe and tap in there?
Yeah.
Kind of into it. Can I swipe and tap when you give it to me? It's like you don't even need to. Meanwhile, you got Tim in the back, Jeff, and who else you got? Mark. And they're trying to figure out ways where you don't even have to. The swiping and tapping is happening for you. Mm-hmm. And there's just like a constant brain scan, eye scan. What are they looking at? What are they looking at? What are they looking at? Where are their eyes going? Where did their eyes go? Where did their eyes go? That's what happens in the headset. They don't even need your input. Your input, you can't avoid it. They just need the eyeball and the pulse. Maybe they can get the pulse. Like, ooh, heart rate elevated. Ooh. This clip you just watched is sponsored by LaterCase. If you have been looking for an impossibly thin case to put on your brand new smartphone, you need to check out LaterCase, available for both Android and iPhone. Check the description of this clip in order to get a special offer.